Good morning from day 64 of my Appalachian Trail through hike attempt. I had a good night's stay tenting outside of Lambert Meadows shelter. Names are hard to remember. They all start running together. Laurel, they're all some creek. And yeah, I got there nice and early yesterday, so I've had plenty of rest and sleep. Today, the plan is to go 9.4 miles into Daleville, get resupplied, get some lunch, and then continue on about another 4.5 miles. I do change maps in far out, the navigation app, which is kind of cool because that means I've completed the southern portion. That's what they call the southern portion of Virginia. I still feel like I'm in Southern Virginia. But no, it's going to be a good morning. It's nice and cool. I slept well because it was so nice and cool, and it's going to be a bright sunny day. So yeah, I'll take you along the trail. Static discharge risk, no stopping under power lines. So it's reassuring. Allegheny blackberry. All right, about 3.5 hours into my journey. And about a mile thereabout to get to the town of Daleville. So it's been a good morning, past a couple day hikers. Just nice and cool and a beautiful morning. Couldn't ask for anything better, except for less things to trip me. Got out of the woods. Now on the way to Kroger.
That was fun.
Alright, just finished with lunch. Did that short little 0.3 walk back. Ran into a couple ladies that I had seen yesterday on McAfee Knob that were just doing a section hike. We both pulled over to the same sitting outside for Three Little Pigs barbecue. Oh, just spooked away some deer. Hello, deer. And randomly a car was like, "Hey, please take this, I have trail magic." And they're like, "Well, we're leaving here," but they're like, no, I insist, take it. And they're like, "Well, he's hiking too, he's an actual thru hiker." She's like, "Well, here, give this to them." So I got 2/3 of their trail magic, these baggies of snacks and drinks and all sorts of goodness. Oh, there's more deer. So not only have I loaded with great food, great barbecue, and banana pudding, oh, so good. I even have Trail Magic on top of a heavy resupply. Remember, I was probably not eating too much, so I was like, well, I can solve that problem. So I probably overloaded my pack with more food than I need, but hey, I'm gonna be eating well for the next few days, so that's good. I've got 5 miles to go, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so a lot of uphill, as you can imagine, leaving town, but still should get there nice and early, and I'm not in a rush. So the trail goes underneath Interstate 81. I think it crisscrosses a couple times, but it goes right here by Daleville, and you walk underneath that overpass. But on that little road, I got another drive-by Trail Magic. A gentleman just stopped, rolled down his window, held out a bag of little of mixed nuts, and was like, "Yeah, going to Glasgow on Monday night. They've got great dinners." So Glasgow is the next town up. I do plan on stopping there. There's a hostel for Stanimals 328, if I'm not mistaken. So that's on the agenda. I don't think it's going to be Monday night, but nice gentleman. So 2 drive-by Trail Magic in one day, and within a couple hours even. So gotta love it. I love people. They're so awesome. I'd done the math on my own, kind of figured I was there. But this sign truly says it all. 1/3 of the way to Katahdin. Before lunch, I was way over there. Now I'm back quite a little ways, further along the trail. This is Bullard Knob Shelter, and I've got it to myself for the time being. It says there's a spigot with the water that runs off of this that comes from so goes into a cistern and needs to be filtered still. So I'm curious to go find that next to see if that's truly what it is. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I could go further, which could cut into tomorrow. So I am considering that. But nice picnic table. Found a couple of flat spots that I could easily put a tent. Yeah. So, tough choices. Let me check out the water situation first. Yep, that's it. Turn that spigot, get water. And easily got 2 liters. Still got to filter it, but that was as easy as can be. I know this place is tempting me to stay. Well, that spot may not look like much, but I'm going to call that home for the night. That's going to be where I set up my tent. So just chilling here. There's one other hiker named Nightcrawler here. And he's motivated and ready to start a fire in the fire ring. It's the first fire I've seen out here in 60 some odd days of hiking. So we'll see if he just wants to stay warm. This is all set up right next to it. So I don't know how warm it's going to keep him, but hey, all the power to him. And so, yeah. But meanwhile, I'm going to set up my tent. As Mountain Turtle would say, et voila. Look, my tent is all set up. And next, I'm going to go see if I can find a sturdy branch that will support my heavy food bag. It's not unreasonably heavy, but it is It is much heavier than it was yesterday or the day before. So I'll find something somewhere. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up day 64. It was a good day, doing about 15 miles. Yeah, it was about 10-ish coming into Daleville, and then a little road walk over to go get some everything resupplied. Kroger, outfitter for fuel and backpacker meals, and which I'm starting back up again. Realizing I'm not getting enough calories at night, so if I force myself to do a backpacker meal, usually I know exactly that I'll get at least 600 plus calories. And it's crazy that now it's about calorie consumption and making sure I get enough fuel for the day. So then popped over to Three Little Pigs Barbecue, and I left there so full. I had to walk those calories off. I was such a full stomach, but it enabled me to get up the mountain to this shelter here, Fuller Knob Shelter. It's on a ridge, and the wind is blowing up at the shelter. I'm behind the shelter and down a little bit, and that little difference in elevation and being where it is it's a little bit nicer here. It's going to be a chilly night, which is fine. I'll take chilly nights. I've got still all my winter gear with me, so I'm not at all concerned about being too cold. I got Trail Magic twice, drive-by Trail Magic 2 times. So not a car parked on the side of the road with their hatch up, just waiting for hikers to pass through at a trailhead. No, just kindness to strangers that see hikers with packs on their backs and stops, and to just say, "Here, take these goodies. Wish you all the best." And so really, really sweet. So I took 2 bags of Trail Magic from section hikers that were leaving. And they're like, "I don't need all this. Do you want it?" I'm like, "I'll take a little bit more." But I shared that love with another hiker that's here called Nightcrawler. Nice young man. And he was motivated to build a fire. The first fire I've seen in 64 days, except for the one built by the Ridge Runner in the Smokies, which we desperately needed at that cold shelter. But he was cold, so he wanted to get a fire going. So it's the first time I've seen a campfire outside of the Smokies. But yeah, I got a chance to chat with Mountain Turtle because I have cell reception up here. I know a lot of you miss her. I certainly miss her. And she misses some aspects of being out here on the trail as well. But we're excited because I'm going to see her within a week. So we're kind of planning that next reunion and having family in town to celebrate our oldest college graduation. So good stuff. So anyway, that is all for tonight. Thanks again for following along. Tomorrow's going to be another big day. So I'm going to rest up and take you down the trail tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all. See you in the next chapter.